Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is day 32 of trying to reach the rating of 2000 ELO online. I'm back to 1798. The 1800 ELO is just really crazy. It's really difficult. We're gonna play another 15-minute game. In 1887, is it Romania? Armenia. Okay. We're gonna play the Slav against the Queen's Pawn opening. That's never seen before move. What is that? Maybe he's going for like some kind of system now. And we're actually going for the same thing, you know. You're choosing not to put your bishop out. That's crazy, right? He's going for the system and he doesn't know it. Like, what is that? Okay, so when I take, queen takes, I push here. This is the plan. Take, queen takes, push, any check. We can simply, you know, play queen here, and when he takes, we take with the knight. He can play this. He can develop the knight. He can castle. c4. Okay. So I can develop my knight. And if he takes here, I can simply take with the queen. Yes, you have this move. What about taking with the pawn? So if I take, queen takes, c4. I'm not sure what is the best move against c4, because if I let him take and I'm gonna take with the queen, he's simply gonna develop his knight attacking my queen. And he played this move to try to stop me from pinning his knight. So he probably knows what he's doing. So if I take, he's gonna take with the queen. This pawn is weak. I can even play knight to d7. So take, knight to d7. If you ever try to play this move, I can simply play queen here, get out with the knight and the bishop and castle. I think this is the safest thing to do. Of course, he cannot take. He would be losing his queen. So he's going to take with the queen. Yes, now he is double attacking this pawn. We can defend it by playing this move, or we can simply develop our knight. But developing the knight here is not really... This, we're stopping him from playing this. So I do like knight to d7. Next, we're going to play knight to f6, bishop to d6, or bishop to e7. We're going to castle, and we have a good position. You're just going to castle. Okay, what about rook to c8? Rook to c8. Simply try to develop your knight, not allow this push, controlling good squares in the center. Then we might play rook to c8. What is he trying to do with that? He's trying to push it? I'm not sure. I can play this move that attacks the queen, and when the queen moves somewhere else, I can simply take this pawn. So wait, knight here, if the queen moves, he cannot take it. So here, the queen moves somewhere else, we take this pawn, he's going to take with the knight over the pawn, over the rook. In any case, we simply play bishop to e7 in castle. But if he takes with the pawn, it's going to open up the bishop to pin my knight. Knight here, queen check. And if I take, even if you try to push, there's nothing wrong with that. I can simply play this. So let's play bishop to e7 first. Try and take castle. I think it's the most important thing. If you play this, oh, I think he can play knight to e5. If I take, he cannot take. He's gonna lose his rook. So he cannot play this. He cannot push right away because we can simply have knight takes. And he cannot take here because we can take with the bishop. And when the queen takes, knight takes, rook takes. Rook takes, actually we're up material, or I'm not sure. And by the way guys, if you are a beginner at chess and you're stuck below the rating of 1000 ELO, I can help you with that to go beyond 1000 ELO. for free. It's like 1 week for free of coaching. Okay, we're gonna have 4 sessions. Okay, he's going for something crazy. Bishop takes. What is wrong with that? He's gonna take me. I'm gonna take. And he's gonna take. I'm gonna take. So if I take with the bishop, can he take with the queen? He won a piece. Then he exchanged queens. Bishop takes. What does he have? Bishop takes, queen takes, knight takes, rook takes, rook takes. So I have the knight, and I have the rook, 2, 3, 4 pieces. And he has 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces as well. Yeah, I'm not blundering anything, right? But what about bishop takes and he wants to put the knight there? You can simply castle. I'm gonna take the pawn. Yes, let's go back to our topic. 4 sessions per week, completely for free, okay? And I need your email so that I can send you a Google Meet link so that we can start right away. I'm gonna give you feedback on your games. We're gonna see the problems that you have. Either is it the opening or the middle game or the end game, and we're gonna work on your mistakes. And if you liked my free coaching for a week, then you can pay for. Okay, so I thought he's gonna take my bishop for some reason. I really just wanna get away. Rook to c8 seems very nice. Holds this square in case any knight maneuver, and this move opens up like an attack on one of the pawns that attacks the queen, and he doesn't have any checks. Okay, so it's completely for free, 4 sessions, and if you liked the free coaching, and if you want to continue with me, then it's going to be paid, but it's going to be paid really, really cheap, really affordable. And you will not pay me a single dollar unless you've seen progress, okay? Like until you get like 50, 100 ELO points in 1 month, then you can pay me. So you have the option not to pay if you did not see any results, okay? Just my email in the description below and in the first comment. Send me an email and leave the rest for me, okay? Now we're gonna get back to the game. I'm not sure that there's anything for him now. This knight move blunders a pawn, I guess, because the queen is under attack. Then we're going to take the strong bishop, then we're going to castle, and everything's fine. His bishop will be very annoying here. That's why I want to take it with this move. So we have either this take, but this take is very odd because we're opening up an attack on our pawn, which really we were not supposed to do that. But we can take this pawn, it doesn't open up anything, and also gives me more space for me. So he needs to move his queen, I guess. And then we're gonna castle. Everything seems fine. He moved the queen, trying to do what exactly? We don't have this knight maneuver. Simply gonna lose our freaking queen, and it's actually pinned, so he wants to play this move. He cannot actually take it because we have this. Okay, I guess that I want to castle or play queen here. Where should I go? I'm 100% sure I'm not supposed to leave this. I have to play this, right? I have to play queen here. Any attack on me can go there. I want to go here because when I castle, this knight will be undefended if I move the queen there. Right? So I want to move here. No more attack on me. This rook is not defended, you bozo, but we simply get a castle. We're going to connect the rooks, and everything seems very fine. Yes, I'm wasting more time, but it's okay. Very good. If you actually won the game, we're going to get 10 points, which is really cool. So he's adding more attack on my knight. We simply have this, and if you take, we can take with the queen. Queen takes, knight takes. That's bad. Bishop here, knight takes, and I think we're doing good. Because we cannot simply castle right now. If we castle, we're gonna lose a piece, right? Take, rook takes. What am I supposed to do here? I can play this, but then takes, rook takes. So should I play rook to d8 or rook to c7? Rook to d8 seems fine. To defend, then we're going to want to castle. Then if he takes, knight takes, rook takes, queen takes, queen takes. I think we're doing good. So rook to d8 seems fine. Rook to d8, he's going to try to use his knight to attack me here. We simply don't care and we just castle. Because after he plays this and I castle, he cannot take, he would be losing his knight. And if he takes, I take with the rook, rook takes, queen takes, knight takes. You develop your knight, it doesn't do anything. Your bishop cannot be, develop that easily because you already locked it in. I'm wasting a lot of time. I should be moving faster. I just really want to castle, and after I castle connecting the rooks, I'm 100% safe, and I'm unpinning myself, so I can take this knight whatever I want, or I can play knight to b6 attacking his queen, open an up and attack on him as well. Really nice. So if he allowed me to castle, I don't think he's going to be in a good shape any sooner. And even if you're not like beginner at chess, even like if you're an intermediate, like 1200, 1300, 1400, and you're stuck at your rating, because believe me, I was stuck at the rating of 1500 for over 2 to 3 months. Even if you're not like a beginner and you want to, like, I can give you some free coaching, 100% free for a week. So just talk to me, send me an email, and leave the rest for me. Because I want to improve more in my chess, and I think that the best way for you to improve at something is to teach it, right? That's why I want to start teaching chess. I'm getting really bored right now. I mean, come on, what is this position? I mean, he's not using his bishop or his rook, and he's just applying pressure that it's not doing anything. I do believe this might be a good move to open up for the bishop, to attack my bishop. It seems very nice, right? So this is forcing me to go there. Now he's gonna put his bishop there, put his rook there, and try to... I mean, this is, I think, the way for him to continue developing his pieces. He has to play b4. But after b4, I simply play this, and after the bishop moves there, I simply gonna castle, and when he takes, I would take with the knight maybe. Taking with the knight, I'm not controlling any important squares. The knight here is doing very, very good job. I'm not good at drawing arrows. This knight is doing a good job. So I don't think that I'm going to take with the knight. I'm going to take with the rook in case he takes. But actually, I don't see any other move then to play b4. What about this? We simply castle. And if you want to attack my knight, seems reasonable, but... Knight here, you would take, I would take, rook takes. You would play this move attacking his queen and the rook, so I don't think that would be a good move to keep pushing. I'm not sure why he's not playing b4. Because like when you're playing chess, when you're playing a game, you have to, let's say like I'm gonna give it to you from his point of view. Look at this. His bishop is not is not developed anything. This rook is dead, this bishop is dead. So the only way for you to make progress, attack my bishop, force me to go back, because I can go there, but it's really, he fucking played it. See, I just told you guys. If I played this, I'm attacking his knight. But he's gonna take, I would take with the rook, but simply this bishop move will lose this pawn and this pawn. So I think we have to play this move. Any knight maneuver we simply just castle, give away a pawn, it's okay. This is very good structure, everything is defended. Now what I believe, what he is supposed to do, try to get out with the bishop. This is number one, bishop to b2, trying to open up for your bishop, or simply take the knight. And when I take with the rook, you take with the rook, I take with the queen, you take with the queen, I take with the knight, you develop your knight to a good square. I castle, and put your bishop on a good square as well. I control the open file. I don't know. But one of the candidate moves is to take or put the bishop on b2 to try to put your rook on c1 to have two open files controlled by you. That's what white is supposed to do, I guess. But after this move, or any other move that is not a capture, I'm simply going to go here, and when he takes, I would take with the rook, rook takes, queen takes, knight takes, and everything's fine. But I do hate the idea that his pawns are on dark squares. It's going to keep pushing me away. He played that move, which is really good. Now we simply castle. This is defended 3 times, okay? So it's not a free piece. Now his knight is threatened. So he can move his knight there to attack my bishop, which I guess it's a good move. But when he takes, I'm going to take with the knight, attacking his queen, and with the queen move somewhere. Yeah, candidate move there, candidate move takes. What else? Knight here is it a good move? Well, actually knight here is a good move because when I take, oh, he played this move. Okay. So he's trying to open up for the bishop, but we're not really afraid. Because if he takes, I think my bishop is strong. If he takes, I would take with the knight, but then it's going to take my pawn. Which is kind of annoying. And moving the bishop back is going to take me here. Okay. I'm going to attack him, and when he takes, I would attack him one more time, but he can take my bishop. So playing bishop here, he's going to take my pawn. And after he takes my pawn, I'm simply going to play knight here. He's going to push. I'm going to play queen here. And if you take me, that would be a check. You move here, check, go there. But he can escape. I can move my pawn here, actually. And if he takes me, I can take with the knight, and now there is no pawn for him to take. And also stops the knight from getting here. So this is a good move. And if he sacked for no freaking reason, we can simply take with the knight, because when he takes, we can take with another knight. And we can also put the bishop there to keep annoying him. So I guess this is a beautiful move by me. If you take, I would take with the knight, attacking your queen, trying to put my knight on an even better square. So this move would be a blunder. So when takes, that's a blunder. And I want to put my bishop on a7. And the idea here, my bishop will be very, 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 very annoying for my opponent. And even if he takes right now, it's open up an attack on the queen and the rook, so also not a good thing for him. But if he played this, and I take, and he takes my rook, we simply take the rook, controlling the open file, attacking his queen, trying to put the knight there, developing my knight. I think we'll be having great position. If he takes. But if he did not take, and he push, okay, so he's trying to double up to attack. And we can simply now move this knight because we could be losing their bishop, which is very unpleasant. We don't have this because you can simply take it. We do have this trying to play this, but any push we cannot take this one because it's protected. I want to go back. He's gonna play this, doubling up. I'm gonna attack his knight and his queen, and when he takes, I would take, and when he takes me, I would take and take and take. I think that will be doing a good job. We have to go back. Seems very reasonable move. Now, if he doubles up, we can simply play knight here to attack his queen and to take his knight. And if he takes, we can simply take. My bishop is really strong. Yes, he wants to double up, attacking this knight. Should we play this? Knight to b6, knight takes, bishop takes, and he would take with the rook and I would take. And when the rook takes, queen takes. I do like this move, and the idea that I want to put the knight here, and when you take, I would take with the knight, and now any push would leave this bishop very strong. Let me play this, attack the queen, attack the knight. And if he takes, I'm not gonna take him. Should I take right away, or should I take the rook? Then the rook takes. I'm gonna take with the bishop, forcing him to take me because I will be the one who's controlling the open file. In case he ever takes, because then I'm gonna take with the queen and... So my position looks promising, nothing wrong with it. We cannot play this because if knight takes, pawn takes, rook takes, and rook takes, he just won a pawn. But it will leave me with this move, attacking the rook while also threatening this check. Hold up a second. Knight here, knight takes, pawn takes, rook takes, rook takes, rook takes. We play queen here, attacking the rook. Okay, his idea is very simple. He wants to go here. He wants to go there with the bishop. Should I play this weakening move? I guess this is a good move, stopping him from playing any knight moves or the bishop, and I do like this. But what I like even more, that I have this knight move. So wait, what about rook takes, play this, attacking him, and then play queen here. Oh, did he blunder? Rook takes, play knight here. He needs to move his rook somewhere. Then I'm gonna play queen here, threatening this. And if he pushed here, we're gonna go there. And if he pushed one more time, he's weakening his structure, which is what we freaking want. Because if he played this, he's simply gonna take us. So let me take. And maybe his idea is also to take this knight. Okay, now you attack the rook. It's protected, the queen cannot take. There's a freaking pawn there. It does not have this because we can simply take it. And when he moves somewhere else, we have... That looks retarded. I'm not gonna lie. The idea, you moron, you don't have this because of the bishop. That's what I missed. So you're just attacking my queen. I can have this. What about playing queen here? He's gonna push. I'm gonna attack his knight. He's gonna play this. So this, what about him taking the pawn right away? We simply have a check and that's going to be checkmate. So this, he can play this. We're gonna attack his knight. I do like this move, so why not play it? He's forced to play this, I guess. Or I did not see knight here. Knight here is actually good. But I guess then we can defend the pawn, right? This is very important pawn. Like, very important. We're attacking this pawn. He can push, he can block with the knight. I think blocking with the knight is better for him because I don't have anything else. Yes, he blocked with the knight. Now we can simply take. He cannot take with this because that would lead to a check. So if I take, he takes. So if I take, he's going to take with this pawn because he is forced. Then I'm going to play queen here, defending the pawn and also threatening check to win the bishop. He cannot take like this, that's a check. Yes, he knows that. Playing this move, threatening this check, defending the pawn. I do like it. This is very powerful check. Even if you block with the queen or with the rook, I'm simply going to take your bishop. And moving your bishop here might seem like a good move. Actually, bishop here is really good. Bishop takes, rook takes, to not force an isolated pawn here. I would give him a check. I think his position is better because his bishop is controlling more squares. If I ever move this pawn, I'm mated. But if he moved his bishop maybe here, I can simply take, and when he takes, I would give this check and win his bishop. So he cannot go here, and he cannot go back. And he can go here, but it's extremely weakening after this move. And I think this is the only move that he has. Yeah, fucking yeah, do it, man, do it. What about rook to c8 is going to take my bishop. I'm going to give him a check, but he can block with a rook. That's the idea, bozo. And we simply don't have this. We don't have any way to defend. We simply need to take. Don't overthink it. We're forced. And after the rook takes, we simply don't have this queen exchange because it's going to result in two isolated pawns, which is really bad. We do have a check. He's going to block with the rook, and we're simply going to go to the same square. I can move here. Check, he can just simply move his king. And I can play this. I don't like my position. I want to play this. Any rook attack. Play this one more time. But what about this? And he plays queen here. I simply go all the way back. We cannot play this because he can simply just take it. Come on. I'm not sure. Check, he can block or he can move his king, and my queen is really far away. I do like this. Or this. What about this? Let me move here. If he played this move one more time, I think I'm gonna play a rook here. This is very passive. He's playing the queen here, trying to attack the weak pawn. Seems reasonable for him. I can push this here. This will make this pawn very weak. What about pushing there? He can just simply try to attack. The problem with a move like this, any attack, I'm forced to move away out of the defense of the rook. So maybe moving the queen all the way back and hoping for the best, because then I can play this and I can protect this pawn. So now I cannot play this. Okay. Playing this, get the king out, we're gonna lose this pawn. We can try to play this. Let me make use of my rook. He doesn't have any kind of sacrifice. He will not be winning. And what am I threatening is push a pawn, give a check, try to go for the pawn there. And he doesn't have any sack then, because I can move my king up if I made a square for my king. I need to play faster. What about any pawn push? This push I can simply take, and when the queen takes, I think it's very weakening. What is that? Is he trying to play this? I can simply take it. I'm really sure he doesn't have any sacrifices. Like, I'm 100% sure. Let's simply make a waiting move. What about this? Takes, takes. Here, he doesn't have any more checks. That's your plan? That's your fucking plan? Are you kidding my balls right now? So check, he moves here. This pawn is pinned, but what is the use of that? So he's attacking this pawn and this pawn at the same time. We should not be losing this one. So playing this, he's gonna take. And I have to play this move. He's gonna take, play this, threatening a check and win the pawn. He doesn't have any sacrifice. It's not checkmate, I can go there. And he doesn't have any even check. But he can move his king, which is really, really annoying. If he moved his king, I do have a check. He moves here, check, here. I can get a perpetual check. But no, after this check, he can simply block with the queen. And when I take, he doesn't have any more double pawns. And I'm not sure I can save it. Like, if it's one-on-one, yes, but if this is two-on-one. I simply did this blunder, and I did not see that where two pawns were actually hanging. This is the problem with 50-minute games. Like, you think too much. In 10-minute games, you think too little. So, like, there's no, like, in between. Come on. My plan is simple. Check, win a pawn, try to be annoying as much as possible. Because yes, I have this check to try to get for a perpetual check, but only if he moved his queen. If he moved his queen, I'm going to go for it. Check, 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 check. I'm going to keep checking him. But the problem was that I can play this move and lose the game. Wow. So we cannot play this because the queen always can go back. So we need the queen to move for us to have a perpetual check. Now, why am I aiming for a perpetual check? Because I am locked in with my king. I have an isolated pawn against these two. Okay, so check, I can win a pawn. You can now move because I can take you. And when you take with the rook, I'm simply going to take, and I think that will lead to a draw. I do have this check. I'm going to block with the queen. I play this check. You move here. Then I will play this, putting his queen on a really bad square to try to take this pawn. Because if I play the check, he's going to go here. I would take the pawn. He's going to try to attack my pawn, while also defending himself. What about playing rook to c8? Yes, this is a check. I move away. He doesn't have any more checks because the queen is defending this. Any attack on me, I will play a check first. You move here. This seems very weakening. But I'm threatening a simple check here, check, blocks with the queen. And I would take and he would take. No, that would be losing. If I play the check and he's going to go here, I would play another check, forcing him to go there. And I would simply go here to defend my pawn and also attack. Wait, what? Oh yeah, I'm going for perpetual. He's gonna move here, I'm gonna give another check. So he takes the pawn. No, it doesn't. Wait, did I have tunnel vision right now? What the fuck is wrong with me? Well, maybe when he takes, I do have this that blocks the queen away to have this checks perpetual. If I blundered, I'm gonna... No, when he takes, I have this. I'm threatening checkmate. So even if he takes, I play rook to c8. How is he gonna stop the checkmate? He can push the pawn. I do have a check. He moves here. Another check. He moves anywhere down there. That's simply a check. It's gonna end up in a draw. And if the queen went back, check, go here, take this pawn, defend this one. But he can push and we cannot take. He will be losing the queen. Well, we can take with the queen, you moron. Come on. Sorry, I'm not explaining my thoughts very clearly because it's really complicated. If he takes my pawn, I'm gonna play rook to c8. I'm threatening checkmate. He cannot block it with the rook or anything. And even if he moved his king, it's still checkmate because my queen is actually controlling this escape square. So takes rook to c8. He doesn't have any checks because he already disconnected the queen and the rook from being a battery on my king. And even if I moved my rook, this is not check anymore because it's defended. What about this? If he played this... Okay, so he's just trying to stop me from playing this move and also stopping me from playing this check. What a motherfucker. Moving away and trying to play this move. Because when you take my rook... Check, 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 check. I do want to move here. Why I want to move here? Because I want to put my rook there. And when you take me, now you're not stopping me from giving this check. And if I moved here and you simply played this check... I'm gonna move down and you're gonna take my pawn. I'm gonna play a rook here. He's gonna move his king or he's gonna move his queen back. Let's move the king. I made my choice. I want to play rook to c8. And if he ever takes, check, 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 perpetual. So when he takes, I'm gonna play rook to c8. You fucking moron. Takes, rook to c8, he has rook to c6. But no, he cannot play it. I can play this. You cannot play this because I can take you. When you take, it's still a fucking perpetual check. And I'm still threatening this check. But he can move his queen down there. Man, fuck this queen. It's in the perfect position. What about if he played this? I'm gonna play this. Attacking his rook, but he simply has this move. He cannot take me, right? It's perpetual, and he doesn't have the queen in anymore because of my pawn. This move, I think wins him the game. Queen to d2. Fuck off, man. Now you became Magnus Carlsen and you find the best move. What can I do now? This check is gonna move here. I'm gonna play this to take, to add pressure with the queen against this pawn. What about playing this? It doesn't do shit. What about playing this, which simply gave away our chance? This move is gonna push his pawn or do something. I'm gonna play a check and I can simply win the pawn. So he cannot push it right now. He can simply take it. Come on. Why do you need a fancy way to take it? My idea here, to give a check, force him to go here, attack the queen. He doesn't have any, he does have this check. Fuck it. If I can play this, now he's gonna play this to attack. Oh, come on! But no, I thought of a better move. Rook to c2, attacking the queen, and also threatening this. But the queen will go to defend. What is that? What does it do? If I play this move, oh, he's trying to play this move to pin me. So I play this, and he plays this anyway. This motherfucker is trying to... I can play this. No. What to do? Push the fucking pawn. When he goes pin, I play this. He wants to pin my queen so that he can win it and play with these two. Now my plan after this is to play this, to attack the queen. The queen is forced back to defend. I'm gonna go here and try to push this pawn. You have to be very fast to play it. Attack the queen right away. Right the fuck away. He does have this though. And I cannot play. Oh my god, he can still have this. But no, after this, I play a check first, then I can play this. When he takes me, I take him, and when he ever tries to attack me, I can simply defend my pawn. He lost on time. I feel really bad for him. I don't feel bad for him. Come on, you guys. I'm gonna feel bad for him. Come on. I lose a lot of my time. Who's winning this? Fuck. Okay, Engine. Okay. We know it's white winning. We're gonna see what we did wrong, and we learn together. Nice. Today we have electricity, so we can sit down and focus on the game review. In 84.8, he played 88.2. We both did some blunders. Slav defense. This is a very good move, but I'm not sure. So I played the best moves. And wow, knight to d7 is actually the best move. I'm really proud. Okay, what was I supposed to do? Take the pawn? Okay. All moves are amazing. Okay, what was I supposed to do? Rook to c6. Please tell me why. I would never in my life play rook to c6. Ever. Ever, never. That was the great move. Just perfect stuff. Amazing. Oh shit. Hold up a second. So you ignored an opportunity to increase the bishop's scope by moving into a better square. Was I supposed to play bishop to c7? Okay, well my bishop here seems very nice with the knight, with the queen. Yeah, but I thought that this is very weakening of this pawn, right? I wanted the queen to keep defending. What was he supposed to do? Push the pawn. Yes, I was afraid of this move. I took, played, okay. Why not here? Not a good move. Knight there. What is the idea? Oh, I missed it. It's knight takes pawn, and when you take, it's a check, and I win the rook. Yes, I gave a piece, but I won the rook. Come on, guys. I missed that. That was the great move. No. No, 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 no. No fucking way, no. That was a blunder? This allowed the opponent to win a rook through a fork. A fucking fork? How? I cannot get to this word. Knight to c5. Knight to c5. What a beautiful move. He cannot take. He's gonna lose his queen. Knight to c5. The queen is forced to move all the way back. You gotta take him, and when the queen takes, he's simply up, some points. Come on. That was the miss. Knight to c5. I missed it. Now it's better for white. That was a bad move. He was supposed to go all the way back, defending his back rank, and that's it. Taking was better. Now it's a draw. What was I supposed to do here? To give this check. But what is the idea? My queen is all the way down there, and I cannot defend my pawns, and my rook alone will not stand against the queen. Attack the queen right away, not allow him to play this. Nice. You missed an opportunity to fork pieces. Well, that's simply a check and you can win the pawn. Wait, why did I not play this? What about him pushing? I would take his queen and he would take, and after I take the pawn, he simply plays the rook here, trying to attack. Wow. He was supposed to play this move. And that was the blunder. Your pawn is undefended, so this move loses material. You missed an opportunity to win material by eventually checking the king away from its defense. Are you kidding me? Checking the king? Checking what king? What do you mean? What is this? Winning material? Oh, winning that pawn. They're saying winning material. Okay, I thought that I'm gonna win a piece or something. We did this blunder. He took. And he was simply winning. His endgame 91.8 was really nice. You had a pretty competitive game there. The opening was balanced. It was a well-thought middle game that you got the better of. Your opponent really came to play in the endgame. Really nice game. I really enjoyed it. And I just missed knight to c5. I've been practicing puzzles a lot, but seeing a move like this while looking at like some knight attack, my attack was like attacking the weak pawn, but after he blocked, I thought that, I don't know. But knight to c5 seems a little bit crazy, right? Because it's really far away to see that the queen looks at the other queen and stuff, and there's a fork. Yeah, I don't know. Let me tell me in the comments if you actually saw this tactic, which is a really beautiful tactic to win material. That was it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.